miss today. So today we're journaling. Today the journal prompt is, what's up, Becky? Absolutely, Brad. Absolutely. Um, Today's journal prompt is, live a life of expectancy. Expect great things to gravitate towards you. Expect to live an abundant life. Expect all good things for yourself. I affirm. I live and breathe expectancy. I have an expectant attitude. You just got released and looking for more? Well, we journaling right now. I'm gonna have to come back and talk claims. The only company that I know that's looking around is CNC in Alabama. They're looking for non-related weather water adjusters. Okay, so when I read that prompt, I think about, and I journaled on it in this one, and then also in this one. This one is, it's full. So when I read that prompt, it makes me think about, when you walk around and yeah, check them out. That's what they're looking for. You when you think about living, when I think about, and then you tell me what you think when the prompt tells you to live a life of expectancy. You know how sometimes we can go around worrying about different things. I need this job. Like you're saying, I just got released. I need that job. And you get like in this panic mode, like a semi-panic nervous mode. I feel like, and this is something that I practice, and I'm telling you, it works because it's all about the power of perception, right? I expect good things to happen for me. I expect everything. Hey, Resource Bay, I expect everything to work out. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, Facebook and YouTube. I live and breathe expectation. I expect good things. Okay. When you look at life the way that I look at life, I look at, y'all be like, Becky, how, you had 3 deployments and you did, because I expected. I do my part. Right? Because nothing happens if you're idle. You can't sit still and think that things are just going to fall in your lap just because you're wishing or hoping or praying, you know what I mean? Or asking for. You have to do your part. So as long as I do my part, I expect things to work out. Right? If I'm going to the doctor, I expect things to work out. Whether I get a good report or a bad report, I expect it to work out. Why? Because I showed up at the doctor. I'm getting myself treated, getting my exams, what have you. Whether the tests come back positive or negative, I expect it to work out because I did my part, did what I had to do, showed up to take care of myself. Same thing as with work. When I wake up in the morning, I expect to have a good day at work. It's very seldom I have a horrible day at work. Very seldom. Excuse me. And 9 times out of 10, my horrible day comes from a heavy workload. It don't come from the people I work with. It doesn't come from my insureds, claimants. It doesn't come, my claimants, the attorneys, they don't make my day bad. I wake up and I expect to have a great day, right? I expect it. I expect to live a life of abundance. I expect to sell at least 1 journal a day. I expect to sell a coloring book as a stocking stuffer, a children's book. I expect a 101 to be booked. I just finished a 101. It was from 11:15 to 11:45. I get at least once a day. I expect those things. But guess what? If it doesn't happen, I expect the next day or two to double up on it. I expect a life of abundance. I expect it. So the daily prompt is, for everybody new that's coming in, the daily prompt is, live a life of expectancy. Expect great things to gravitate towards you. Expect to live an abundant life. Expect all things good for yourself. One of my thoughts is, I'm going to read from this one. My thoughts on the prompt: coming from very humble beginnings, I realized how blessed I am, how blessed I've been throughout my life. Although I've struggled, especially as a teen mom and a mom of five by the time I was 26, I always expected things to work out. I expected to receive what I needed. I expected a great marriage. I expected a great career. I expected and worked on great relationships with my adult children. I expected and continue to live a life of expectation. Excuse me, y'all. So, I've been talking a lot. Hey, Justin, good afternoon. Yeah, I expect these things to happen for me. And they happen for me because I do my part. I'm a good person. I try to put out positive energy into the universe, right? I wake up so grateful and thankful. You know what I'm saying? So I expect things to work out for me. Thank you so much, Resource Bay. I appreciate all the likes, the love. I appreciate you. Another thought I had, I didn't put a date on them, but I think they're a couple months apart. I have learned to practice inner expectancy. I expect all things to work out for me. I am worthy of all the good things. I expect good things to gravitate towards me. I had a rough start being a teen mom, and pretty much the same thing. Listen. I can remember a light bill being due. Like in my 20s, I can remember, oh my God, I don't have enough money to pay the light bill Friday. Like the power's gonna get cut off. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to go to my grandmama's house. I'm gonna have to do something. But when I tell y'all, it always worked out. I never my I never The only time my power got disconnected is because I forgot to pay it. Now it's on auto pay. Well, now it's not even my responsibility. But I realized then laying in the bed and worrying about things never got me anywhere. It never got me anywhere. I realized that as long as I did what I was supposed to, that things would always work. I can't tell you one time nothing did not work out for me. Was it hard? And especially for my young mothers out there, keep doing what you're supposed to do. Keep doing, keep going, keep putting one foot in front of the other. I know it gets hard. Like, thank you, Taj. I know it gets hard. Beautiful budgets. I know it. Hey, Erica, I know it gets hard, but we have to keep going. You have to keep going. I promise you, it gets easier as your children grow up, as you get comfortable and settled into yourself and your career. Everything will start to get better. Right. And working out, resource based say, and working out doesn't always mean your desired income. Exactly. Because sometimes we think we want these things and we're not allowed to have it. It's a rejection, right? But what we have to realize is that rejection is a form of protection. And rejection hurts, y'all. Who likes to be rejected? Right? Rejection makes us feel a ways. But what I've come to realize is I take a rejection as a redirection. Like, I promise you, sometimes I'm like, dang, I just knew that was for me. I knew that was for me. Oh man, I just knew that was for me. But it turns out that it wasn't in line with my purpose. It wasn't in line with, it was what I wanted. Yeah, it hurts. It's what I wanted, it's what I thought I wanted. But I realized that now, being 51, sometimes, no, not sometimes, most times, rejection is a form of protection. It is a form of protection. It's okay because we're human to feel the feels that we feel behind it. It's okay. We're human. But once we settle down and relax into the situation, figure out another way. You don't know what that rejection. I used to be so upset when I would be running late, or if you walk outside, the tire on flat, and you just like, man, what else gonna happen? I never asked that either. I never asked that. But you don't know what that flat tire saved you from. It could have saved you from an accident. It could have saved you from anything. So now I just be like, whatever. Let me call roadside. But these are things I had to learn going through my 20s and stuff. I had to learn to settle down. I had to learn to be patient on my own because I didn't have anybody to teach me these things. I couldn't go on social media and have someone pour into me. Hey, Jada, Alexis. Hey, I didn't have those things. Back then, we didn't have those things. We didn't. I was in my 40s before I started therapy. I didn't have those things. So I love, when I reflect, because hindsight is 2020. I've always been covered and protected. Always. Always. Even when I didn't make the best decisions. Cause yeah, baby, when I tell you my 20s was a damn shit show, it was a literal shit show. You know, the person you see now has many, many, many years of mistakes. I just, it's like I know how to appreciate what I have because I haven't had it before. And when I'm not talking about material things either, resource bank. I'm talking about peace. I'm talking about self-love. I'm talking about self-worth. I'm talking about boundaries, being able to set boundaries for myself. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about material possessions. Am I blessed? Absolutely I am. But coming from a place of, I grew up in lack. But let me tell you something. While I was growing up, I really didn't realize it until I started branching out and getting friends that, actually, absolutely, boundaries are a big one. And hanging with friends that actually had more than I had and lived better than I had. I was like, whoa, oh, okay, check this out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I live a life of expectancy. I don't care how tough things are. I don't care how rough it gets. Listen, when I had my mini TIA, when I had that mini stroke last year, my husband and my kids was trying to spend the night with me. Baby, once they got, I probably had an IV, but once they was like, okay, you good, whatever, I sent everybody home. Go home. I told my husband, go home and get in the bed. Get you some good rest. Told my kids, I'm good. I wanted to be alone because I knew I was going to be okay. I knew what changes I had to make to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Once they said, okay, you're past the worst part of it. You got to manage your stress. You got to do whatever. You got to, I did those things and I expected to be all right. I did. And I'm just fine. So if you're not in a habit of get you even like, okay, so my journal is a self-affirmation journal. Get you a scripting journal and journal your thoughts. Journal about expectancy. Look up the definition of expectancy. And sometimes you need the quiet time to reflect and plan. You do. You need that quiet time to go into yourself, to connect with your subconscious. Because I keep telling you, she's a bitch. I'm telling you, she'll have you gone. So and I'm the type of person I've in the past where I didn't like solitude. But now I love my solitude. I long for my solitude. And it doesn't have to be much. I can have 30 minutes in the morning before I start working my girls up. If I could squeeze out 30 minutes during the day to have some solitude, that's what I do. I'm the type of person in the past where I had to have somebody around me, be it my kids, be it my husband, be it a friend. Like I never liked to be alone. And now, as I've gotten older, I enjoy being alone. I enjoy taking myself out on lunch dates, sitting there alone. I enjoy laying in my bed alone when my husband is gone. I listen, my husband left Monday and the twins have been trying to come in the room with me. I'm like, no, get in your own bed. I just want to be here alone. I wasn't on social media a whole lot. I work, do my go mail off my orders, ship my packages and stuff like that. And I find peace in my solitude. And I'm just getting to that point. I would say the last year or so, like I hadn't been at that point. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna go over the prompt again just in case you missed it. Live a life of expectancy. Expect great things to gravitate towards you. Why wouldn't great things gravitate towards you? As long as you're not doing anything to harm anybody, as long as you're putting out good energy, why shouldn't you expect good things to gravitate towards you? You deserve it. And then if you're not, then you need to work on it. If you're not putting out good energy, then you need to work on it. Write it down. Write down steps. This is what I need to do. If you're mad and upset because things aren't working out for you, change the way that you vibrate with other people. Like it's nobody's fault. Things don't always work out for us, but like we said, rejection is a form of protection. Change. Don't get upset. Be like, it's okay to be disappointed. You know what I mean? We're human. We'll be disappointed. But you say, you know what? Obviously, that was not for me. Obviously, that job was not for me. Especially if you pray for things to be aligned with you and aligned with the path that you want to take. That's good for you. When you pray for that, you have to be prepared for the blocks that God give you, because he will protect you. He will. But then when he get to you tell him, we tell him in one breath, it's your will, and then when he takes it from us, we're upset. Don't be upset. Practice saying, oh man, I thought that was for me. Hey, YouTube, practice saying, oh man, I thought that was for me. But obviously, it's not meant. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to shake it off, and I'm going to redirect myself. Because again, I really do believe rejection is a sign of protection. I really do. A flat tire used to upset my spirit. Now I'm like, whoo, I don't know what you're protecting me for, but I'm going to get me some roadside and I'm going to sit right here and wait on you. I sure am. A job. If I don't get the job I want, if I don't get the sales I want from who I want, because our money is not good money. Even with my one-on-ones, baby, I pray for that. Because some people don't understand boundaries. They don't understand, like, you pay for this session. This is what you get out of the session, but you have to do your part. You have to do your part. When I send you the things that we talked about and that you need to do your part. And that's with anything in life. Anything in life. Me showing up on social media as a content creator, I didn't just wake up one day and decide this. I've been doing this over the years. I've built my confidence up. It's just my time to do the things that I want to do. I have time. My kids have grown up. I only have my twins. They're 12, independent, and I have my adult kids. So this is what I want to do. And like I said, if you are a young mom and you are struggling, it's okay. It's okay. Just keep doing what you're supposed to do. It will work out. Now, don't just sit on the couch and play on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Don't do that. You do what you're supposed to do. Get up, get your job, go to work, whatever that job is. Right? If it's a content creator, if it's an adjuster, if it's a sales rep, if it's going back to college to get a degree for nursing, teaching, whatever it is. And y'all, there's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5 either. I love my 9-to-5. If I show up, that's my guaranteed 100K. My goal and what I'm expecting for me is to be able to retire and do my school and sell my journals and different things like that. I already have a new journal in mind, but I can't do it because I need to sell the ones I got. Usually I just go off and order them anyway. I'm not doing that. I want to make better business decisions. I have a coach. I have a mentor. You know what I mean? So back to living a life of expectancy. Live a life of expectancy. Expect great things to gravitate towards you. Expect to live an abundant life. Expect all good things for yourself. I affirm, I live Breathe expectancy. I have an expectant attitude. And I be telling my kids, like, I'll tell them, like, I want this, I want that. And then they'll come here and they'll be like, wow, where did you get that? You said you wanted that a couple months ago. I expected to receive it. I wanted it. Why wouldn't I get it? Why wouldn't I get what I expect? Why wouldn't I expect good things to happen for me? Because I put good out there. I'm a giver, I'm a helper, I'm patient, I'm kind, I'm crazy, but I'm a good person. So why wouldn't I expect good things to happen for me? Right? So if I'm generally positive. Now, y'all know Monday I was all in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? My energy was low. I was in my feelings. Yeah. Do I go through that? Yeah. But absolutely, I expected to be okay the next day. And I've been okay since. Right? I'm expecting my social medias to take off. I'm monetized on everything. I'm expecting to be able to sit here and work and vlog and like that's what I want to do. I'm 51. That's what I want to do. I don't want to clock in and I enjoy what I do as a casualty adjuster. I enjoy helping others that's been injured or hurt in an accident. With my commercial carriers. I enjoy that. But I've had my time there. And whenever I get the opportunity to move on from it, I'm going to move on from it. But guess what? If I want to go back, I can always go back as long as I keep my licenses active. But I do want to eventually retire. I say by the time I'm 55, I want to retire. Now, if it comes sooner or it comes later, doesn't matter to me. But I expect it. And when it happens, y'all know I'm going to share it with y'all. I expect it. So yeah, I expect good things to happen. And I ask you to, work on your mindset and work on expecting good things happening to you. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what battle you're in the middle of. Expect it to work out. Live a life of expectancy. Expect good things. Okay? All right. Now, who was that? I think I sent him the CNC in regards to the only Crawford too. Crawford have a lot of positions. They have W-2 positions available. They did have a customer service, not customer service, I'm sorry, an FNOL position that they were staffing for. So go check out Crawford with that. Some of the carriers are starting to just give more and more of the claims responsibility to the different IA firms and stuff. All right, y'all. So that's all I got for y'all today. Spicy D, thank you. Hey, that's all I got for y'all today. If y'all are interested in my journal, you can visit my website, ichosefaith.com. I also have my children's book on there with the coloring book. They'll make the soft cover books with the coloring book will make great stocking stuffers, but I do have a hardcover as well as the doll. So check out my website and support it if you feel like you can, if you can afford it, and if you want to. But yeah, my journal is on there. Everybody that's already purchased the journal, I appreciate y'all so much. And I'm about to go ahead. I see my team's going off over there. I'm gonna go and respond to my team's chat and then go pick my girls up, work another hour and a half. And I keep saying I'm gonna get back on live so I can promote my journals and stuff. But by the end of the day, y'all, this season has been crazy. I have been settling claims left and right. I have claims 2 and 3 years old, and I was like, look, 15,000, 20,000 is all. They was like, we'll take it. Can you expedite the check? So that's what I've been doing. And in casualty claims from the months of, I would say, the end of September to the beginning of October, that's our busy season as casualty bodily injury adjusters because people want to settle so they can get that Christmas money. So that's why I haven't been able to stick to my 9 a.m. schedule and I'm missing my people. But per usual, I appreciate you, TikTok and YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Facebook and YouTube. I appreciate y'all for being here. TikTok. Y'all know what it is. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one.